Hey, welcome to Beat Therapy. I'm Andrew. So I want to thank you guys heaps. The other day this happened. And that was amazing. It's still pretty early days and I'm still mapping out where I want this channel to go. You can see some of what I'm thinking in this little flowchart that I made. Looking backwards, looking forwards, looking at game soundtracks, looking at OP1 stuff, looking at FL
Studio, looking at Ableton, looking at different ways that I write stuff.
I am just giving you an idea of where we could go, and at the end of this, I'm going to branch out into some stuff that I've already made. Cool. Yeah, chatting with you guys in the comments, there was definitely a strong interest in the Game Boy Advance stuff that I've done. So around that, I'm looking at remixing some stuff and giving you guys some previews of what tracks would have sounded like before they were mercilessly crushed by CPU limitations. Some people really like the music for Battle for Volcano Island. Say that 10 times in a row. Battle for Volcano Island. Really interesting feedback from a project that I thought would have disappeared into obscurity by now. Looking back at that stuff, there's a lot of overlapping disciplines, technologies, and stories, and as you can see in my mind map, this could go a whole bunch of different ways. So I'm just weighing up the best way to approach this. I have made a little preview track, which will be stapled on the end of this. I made it for Instagram the other day, just showcasing what the sound could have been like and could be like, developed from the Avatar Last Airbender Game Boy Advance soundtrack. So looking at all that history and all that obsolete technology, part of me sort of wants to say, nobody cares. But another part of me, perhaps without good reason, believes that my story has value, and if I don't tell it, maybe nobody will. So let's explore this stuff. One of those things that I want to share with you is a track called Pure as the Rain that I wrote in 1997. It's got pretty strong environmental themes, but I played it to a good friend of mine. I played a couple of tracks to a good friend of mine just recently. One of them was a Star Wars track. I'm going to share that with you guys as well. My friend Audrey. I played her the Star Wars track and she loved it. She was beaming after hearing it. But then I played her this other track called Pure as the Rain. It's the environmental track. This doesn't happen very often, so that's why I needed to make a mention of it, but it actually moved my friend to tears. That's a first for me musically. Audrey was kind enough to let me interview her afterwards about some of the themes that had affected her quite strongly. So you'll see that in the next video. So from here, we're going to branch off and I'm going to show you the Pure as the Rain interview and track. And I'm going to show you the breathing exercise that I made that you might want after watching that, just to calm yourself down a little bit. And so I want to give a huge thanks to my first 98 subscribers I think I'm up to at the moment. So thank you very much for subscribing. I want to say thanks very much for leaving likes. Comments are fantastic, but sharing is caring. So if any of these following videos strike a chord with you, please share them in your favorite subreddit or wherever you share stuff. That would be great. Okay, I'm gonna stop.